Talking about platforms, another platform recently launched and also directed at everybody now watching from the patient community, but also everybody who is interested in not only research, but also entrepreneurial, approaches towards the diabetes world, is at DCB. It's the Innovation Challenge at DCB, the Diabetes Center in Berne. The Diabetes Center in Berne joined us this year, not only for this Doc Day, but for all of the year 2021, as our what we call strategic community partner. And we have been working together quite a bit on their Innovation Challenge and will continue to do so. Before talking about that, I am very, very happy to hand over to their CEO, dedoc Brandt, and to Maren Schinz. Maren, by the way, some of you will know, because Maren not only is a patient entrepreneur herself, she's the founder of My Sugar Case. The most beautiful bags for insulin pens, pumps, etc. are from her little company she started a couple of years ago. Maren is also a former dedoc voice. Maren is also a former employee of dedoc and dedoc Labs, because last year we ran virtual Doc Day, EASD, ISPAD, and World Diabetes Day. It was her behind the Facebook answering all your questions and comments. Maren, we miss you, but we are very happy to have you rejoin us now from the other side. dedoc Brandt, Maren Schinz, the DCB and their Innovation Challenge.
Yeah, thank you, Bastian, and welcome and hello everybody from Switzerland. And Bastian, by the way, at the moment, my glucose is also stable. That is as a side note. I just want to give you some brief information about the Diabetes Center Berne before Maren goes into this Innovation Challenge. The Diabetes Center Berne is a foundation based on 3 pillars. The first one is innovation, and Maren will talk about that. Then we have the booster program. We want to help startups, young companies, and to become bigger and bring their products closer to the market. And this is underlined by, we just recently founded the Swiss Diabetes Venture Fund, and we filled that with 50 million euro to support startup companies in the area of diabetes technology. And then the third pillar is actually clinical trials. We have an own clinical trial unit, and together with the University Hospital of Bern, we can run in-house as well as outpatient clinical studies to support our work. Well, how do we do this? One is actually we have a very experienced team filled with experts, but also with users. As you can see, Maren is also a kind of a user. And we are also establishing this year 3 professorships in the area of diabetes technology, specifically in continuous glucose monitoring, closed loop systems, and algorithms. Well, what I always think is that, and being a user myself, I think a lot of these devices have been designed from engineers for engineers. And we need to change this. We need to engage with the users and to develop easy to use systems in the future. And as you heard today said, that we were able to shorten the time from bench to bed. And actually our aim is to speed up the phase from bed to users. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Basti, also from my side for your introduction, for your kind introduction, for the opportunity to be here today among all these great ambassadors from around the world. So it's really an honor to be back. I have missed you too, but today I am here because I joined the DCB as innovation manager to find new solutions for a better living with diabetes. Because in the last few years, I think we have in the field of diabetes technology an enormous progress, but however, there's still great unmet needs to find a solution for. So at the DCB, we want to listen to these unmet needs, and we want to hear about everyone's ideas and turn them into solutions. So we have exciting news today. So we have launched our new innovation platform and our new innovation challenge that we want to ask this year for ideas if your idea can change glucose measurement forever. So it's really a big challenge. We want to invite you in. The winner can take home $100,000. We have a great mentoring program for, on the one hand, bring ideas to life, but on the other hand, also support currently running projects or startups. So we want to support them with funding, with our facilities, with research. And of course, it's absolutely also interesting, I think, for all of ones that are out there with ideas, your ideas stays with you. So we are not interested in IP rights. We want to be a safe harbor for your idea. So this is really at your place. And if you now ask yourself, where do I fit in here? Next slide, please. We want to absolutely stay clear, whether you're a startup, a healthcare professional, a researcher, or you are someone living with diabetes and you have an insight or an idea into how to improve the life of living with diabetes, we want to hear about you. We want to hear from you. Please join our open call for ideas and be part of our innovative community. And such a community needs, of course, a place where we can discuss and where we can meet. So we have created an online platform, which you can see on the next slide, where we want really to identify and implement and scale innovative ideas, but a place also for startups, mentors, for the diabetes community all over the world, where you can introduce yourself, where we can meet, where you can find co-founders, but also get great insights from experts from around the world in our sessions, in our experts and innovation sessions. And last but not least, absolutely important, where you can raise your questions and your unmet needs in our community forum. So if you're now asking what to do now, we want really to invite you to our new platform where we want to discuss these ideas, where we want to work on these ideas together with you. Please register on our platform and be part of a worldwide growing community. Or if you have really an idea of how to change glucose monitoring, glucose measurement forever, or in the meantime, on shorthand, please submit your idea in our innovation challenge, because our goal is really, like also Renzo has mentioned before, and also you, Basti, our goal is to build new innovation with us and with you as people with diabetes and not without us. So we hope we see you all on our platform, and we hope to meet you all in the future, and thank you for your time.
Presenting the challenge. Thank you, Derek, for presenting the DCB and what's behind it. I also want to say that we are very, very honored that you reached out to us to be your community outreach partner, that we can maybe a little bit help you promote it now, the call for the first round of applications for the pilot right now. But as I said in the beginning, you also asked us to join you for EASD, where you will be presenting the shortlisted 25 candidates that may go on, and for World Diabetes Day, where you will present the final winner who is going to go through your booster program, etc. And one thing I would like to add, because it sometimes gets lost in translation, Maren, yes, right now the challenge is primarily about glucose measurement, but in general the platform is open for anybody from the diabetes and especially from the patient entrepreneur community with whatever crazy dream or idea or challenge or thing you have in mind. Put it out there. You will find other people who might relate. It is also a networking building. It is a platform, as I said in the beginning. And maybe the next challenge will be different. Maybe you can continue to work together outside of the official formal challenge that is on right now. You will also find great support that is not directly part of that challenge thing where you could win $100,000, but that is maybe worth much more. I personally have signed on as a mentor there, so if you have any questions regarding community engagement, I'll be there. Hanne, our operations manager at dedoc, is online. If you have any questions regarding operations and finances, I personally vouch for her. She is amazing. But I'm sure there's many other great mentors on there. So Derek and Cordelia also, and Maren, thank you very much for not only for running this, for being so inclusive, for reaching out to the community, but also for reaching out through us to the dedoc and the doc out there.